Well, hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Eric McKinley, and I'm the Director of Program Development of National Business Builders. And this is Wednesday's edition of Talking Business with NBB. I am going to be your host for the day, for the entire day, for the morning, y'all. I'll be dropping some information on here and sharing some things with you. Hopefully that'll make some sense to you, and hopefully that in time you will see the value of the things that we're sharing. So as you jump on, do me a favor, drop your city and your state. Let me make sure that I can actually be heard. I don't want to be talking and nobody can hear me. So yeah, I can be heard. Okay, so yeah, like I said, get on, drop your city and state, like it, share it, tag somebody. I'm gonna share this to a couple of groups as well. And man, I'm gonna tell you, man, Monday was a rough day for me. I don't know about y'all, but Monday was a rough day for me. I was actually I'm still in the process of getting my office together, and I think it was that time change. That's what I think it was. I think it was that time change that actually did it for me. That made me kind of late. So I just had to really throw a quick watch party on. But anyway, I am here now and I'm sharing to a couple of groups. So like I said, if you see this, do me a favor, drop your city and your state, like it, share it, tag somebody. And if it makes sense to you, go ahead and drop a comment. Okay. So I was in a Facebook group, sharing some information and posting as I always do. And I asked the question. I said, how did y'all start y'all's business? That's what I asked. I asked, how did y'all start y'all's business? And it's amazing that most of the people that actually started their businesses, most of them said that they started their businesses with their own money. Now, that's awesome. That's great. You know, starting your business with your own money, it gives you the opportunity to be debt free, have your business to be debt free. But it also there's a method to the madness, and it also lets me know that a lot of people don't have access to the information that I have. Obviously, most people take lead from people who are in businesses, and sometimes they're taking lead from people who are not in business. Good morning, Lori. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate it. But I want to share something with you this morning that I've been sharing for the last, 3-4 years. And it's about business funding. There's obviously different avenues and different ways to fund your business. So if you're a business owner out there, and you don't know about this, or you may be a little shy, a little bit timid, maybe scared, maybe unsure or uncertain about how to fund your business using OPM, other people's money. That's right, I said it. OPM, y'all. Well, a lot of times what happens is we think that the only way that we can start our business is with our savings. The only way that we can start our business is with our own personal money. Hey, you know, people are proud that they have scrimped and saved and they put aside, and that's discipline. And I applaud you. But in today's age, today's time, there's other avenues of funding. There's other avenues of funding to where you need to understand that you have to separate your finances, your personal finances, from your business finances. And the issue is most individuals are only funding their business out of their pocket. So that's not really something to be proud of. There's 9 devastating mistakes that business owners make. And I want you guys to pay attention because I'm going to be sharing that probably later on today. But there's 9 devastating mistakes that people make when they actually go to start a business. And one of them is starting their business with their own money or using their own credit to fund their business. And that's a huge mistake. And I say that because if your business happens to not succeed or not have as much success as you expect it to have in a certain amount of time, then what's going to happen is it's going to tie up your personal finances. Now, there's lots of gurus out there that's going to tell you to go out there and get a business loan. Go to SBA and get a loan. Everybody can't do that, and everybody shouldn't do that. There's lots of gurus that's going to tell you, hey, to use your 401k, dip into your 401k because this is your dream. You should not do that. I don't think you should do that. Some people will say, you know what, let's find some investors and do some type of crowdfunding or find someone to invest in your business. That could be an option, but you still have to understand that if you decide to do that, that person, those people now have a hand in your business. Even if they're silent partners, they're still funding your business. So what I've done is I've come up with a presentation that's going to show you how you can actually start your business and not use your own personal money. Okay. Now, I'm not faulting anybody. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but I just want to show you a better way, a more conventional way that a lot of us haven't been introduced to actually show you how to be able to fund your business and not your personal money. So let me see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 second as I pull this up. And yeah, I love this technology, man. I'm never gonna go away from StreamYard, man. StreamYard is the bomb. I'm telling you, StreamYard is the bomb, and I don't care what anybody says. I love this platform. So anyway, like I said, if you're just jumping on, my name is Eric McKinley, and I'm the Director of Program Development of National Business Builders, LLP. We are located at 9330 Suite C, Two Notch Road, Columbia, South Carolina. We have online presence as well, and you'll see our contact information at the end of this brief but precise presentation. Now, everybody's not going to agree, and I'm not here so everybody can agree with what I share. I'm here to actually inform and educate. So hopefully you'll get some value out of what I share, and hopefully you'll be able to share this information and it'll make sense. And if you decide that you want to go a little bit further and get started, then you'll be able to do that as well. So how to build and establish business credit. Stop using your personal credit. You got to stop. Okay. So business credit 101, how to get business credit for your EIN that is not linked or attached to your Social Security number with no personal credit check. See, we want to understand this, that when we start using our personal credit to fund our business and our business fails, then what ends up happening is our personal credit fails. So what is business credit? Business credit is credit that is obtained in the business name. Your business is an entity. Once your business is born with the LLC, with your articles, now your business has a birth certificate. When the business credit, when the business is established, you have to apply, or you should apply, for an EIN. That is going to be your business's Social Security number. That's going to be helpful when you actually start using and building your credit profile. Now, here's the problem. Most individuals are going about this backwards. They know that they need business credit, but they don't know how to actually get it established. And I see people all the time asking questions, and people want to ask questions, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to understand that when we're in business and we're doing this research and it's taking us time. So let's be a business-oriented person, and either you're going to do the research on your own and hope that you roll the dice and get a 7, or you're going to take a chance of crapping out. So that's what you want to do. But you got to make sure that you get the right information, because there's a lot of people who are out there doing it, but they're not prepared to share with you how they're doing it. This credit is in your business name. When you do this, this credit is in your business name, not Eric McKinley's name, but National Business Builders' name. And it's based on the business's ability to pay back the loan or the debt or the credit, not me personally, not you personally. Now, business credit has a lot of benefits. It doubles your ability to be able to borrow or even scale or grow your business. See, you cannot borrow the amount of money that you need for your business on your personal credit. You just can't do it because you are limited, but your business can make an unlimited amount of money. You're probably saying, well, Eric, I make 6 figures. Awesome. Great. Congratulations. But there's only 24 hours in a day and you're only one person. However, your business can actually run 24 hours a day if you set it up properly with the correct products and services and the correct online presence. Business credit also makes you more lendable. Nothing to do with your personal credit. Business credit has nothing to do with your personal credit. So let's stop right now, debunk the rumors and the myths. The only time business credit has something to do with your personal credit is when you're impatient and you cannot wait. You just cannot wait 120 or 180 days to build a business credit profile. That's when that's the only time business credit is going to involve your personal credit. When you give someone your social security number to guarantee something. Business credit, it has a fast initial establishment of your credit profile and score. So you got to think about it. It can take you anywhere between 5 to 7 years to get a good credit history for your personal credit. You can actually establish a business credit profile in 6 months or less. Don't tell me that's not don't tell me that's not fast. But when we're not educated, we don't understand that, and we think that 180 days is just a long process, and it's not. So a business credit score of 96. We're talking about so when you look at your personal credit is on the FICO score, the Fair Isaac Incorporation. Well, on your business credit is on the Paydex model, and that is rated between 0 to 100. So a score of 75 is similar to a 750 in your Paydex, in your FICO score model. So that's something that you want to make sure and understand. Okay, when you're looking at personal credit is based on 5 factors, and a lot of people don't know this. So this is some information that if you're taking notes, you want to know this: payment history, credit utilization, length of credit history, accumulation of credit. That means the new credit or a credit mixture. Okay, so payment history is 35%, utilization is 30%, length of credit history is 15%, and then new credit and credit mix are both 10%. That's your personal credit, and that makes up your score. Those are the factors of your personal credit. But business credit is something different. Okay, business credit is something different, and I'll talk to you about that later on. Business credit only talks about your ability, your payment history. That's what business credit is only concerned about. Okay, so business credit is real great for startups. If you're a new business owner and you're wondering how to get started, don't try to just throw all your personal money into it all at once. Just consider a plan. Okay, you don't have to have any cash flow when starting business credit. Contrary to popular belief, you can be a flat out brand new business and start building business credit if you're building it correctly. There's 4 tiers, 4 levels of business credit. And unfortunately, most people start off at level 3 or 4 and they get denied. And then they get upset and they get disgusted because they don't understand that you got to crawl before you walk. Business credit also gives you the competitive advantage. It gives you the opportunity to actually compete with other businesses. You may have a business somebody may have a business similar to yours right next door, right down the street, or in another area of town, and they may have the ability to increase their cash flow or keep their cash flowing because they have business credit, while you're actually using the money out of your own pocket, and that's where you actually lose. You don't have to have collateral when you're actually dealing with business credit. Business credit is easier to grow your business. Like I said, it gives you the ability to fund your business long term. Case in point, we have several vendor accounts. We have several vendor accounts where we order on a regular basis for our business, whether it be toiletries, whether it be cleaning supplies, whether it be office supplies as far as papers, pens, notepads. My wife has her own business. She has a clothing line. She orders packing bags. She may order T-shirts or ink, anything like that on her business credit. So that gives you the ability to grow your business quickly and scale your business quickly. Every highly successful business in America has business credit. I'm gonna say this again. for the people who don't really understand. And it's not like personal credit. You still want to be responsible about it, but every highly successful business in America has business credit. So the way that you build your business credit, and I'm just going to breeze through this, you want to make sure that the business is set up properly. You want to make sure that your business is credible. There's some things that you're going to have to do to make sure your business is credible, because oftentimes people get their LLC, they get the EIN, they go downtown and they pay for the licenses, and that's it. They don't do anything else. You want to make sure that you have your entity. You want to make sure that you have a business address. Now, you don't have to have a brick and mortar. There's things that you can do like virtual addresses, but you want to have a business address because ultimately you're going to need to do that as well. Okay. You want to have a business phone number, not a cell phone that has not just an additional cell phone, not a Google voice line, but you want to have a business line, something that can be on the 411 directory and they can actually search that it is your business line. Okay, got to do that. You got to have a business email and a business website. Why? Well, you don't have to have a website, but it's easier for them to find you. They want to see some web presence. Your business email should not be National Business Builders at Gmail, at Yahoo, at Hotmail, at AOL. It should not be that. Okay. It should be a domain that you actually purchased. We purchased our business domain through GoDaddy. Okay, you can use GoDaddy, you can use Wix, you can use one-on-one. There's lots of providers out there that you can use, but you have to have a private domain, not a public domain. A lot of business owners out there right now don't have a business email address, and some of them because they don't know, because it's very inexpensive, and some of them because they think they know and they just prefer to do it their way. But when you're establishing business credit, these are the things that you want to have in place. Your licenses and other documents, you must have them. You got to have a business license. You got to have your LLC. Like I said, any documents that you need for your particular business, you need to have those. Not that expensive. Your business listing. How is your business listed? If you go on Google right now and Google National BB or National Business Builders, our business is going to pop up. So we're listed in the 411 directory. We're listed in Google. We're listed on the search domains, on the search engines. And you can talk to your web designer about the search engine option to get you closer on or higher on the search list. But you want to be able to be found, because when you start going to talk to vendors, eventually they're going to be asking you these questions. And then when you graduate and you want to get a line of credit from a bank or any other financial institution, they're going to ask for these things. Your EIN, that's the easiest thing to get because it's free. All you have to do is apply for it. A business bank account. This is where a lot of other people end up talking to people who don't know. Don't just go and get a separate account. Okay, if you're looking to build business credit, don't just go and get a separate account. Now, if you are a sole proprietorship, if you have a home-based business, if you're in network marketing, a separate personal account will work for you. But I will tell you, if you're looking to build business credit, you need to go out and create an LLC, because being a sole proprietor and trying to create business credit defeats the purpose of having your personal finances and your business finances separated. The whole purpose for an LLC is the limited liability. So don't be lazy and say, well, you know what, I'll just save a couple of dollars and not create an LLC, and then that way I'll be good. So the reason why you need a business bank account in your business name is because you're going to be running business funds through that account. There's a purpose for it, okay? There's a reason behind it. Don't just go out and say, well, I got a different bank account and I separate that. That's cool in the beginning, but ultimately you want to have a legitimate business bank account. And then get set up with your business, your CRAs. You want to make sure the credit reporting agencies know that you are building a business credit profile. Here's one of the biggest mistakes that most people make when setting up their business credit. First off, the first mistake that they make is that they don't invest in business credit in building business credit, business credit profile. They don't invest in books. They don't invest in these classes that we see, in the workshops that we see. They don't invest in the information. All they're looking for is free information. And oftentimes free information, it leaves out the key information. I want you to understand that. There's nothing wrong with free or low cost, but you get what you pay for. So you want to get set up with the credit reporting agencies. That's what CRA stands for. And before you go and get a vendor, before you get set up with a vendor, i.e. Uline or let's see, Granger or HD Supply, before you get set up with them, you want to make sure that you have everything in line. You want to make sure you have everything in line, because if you go to establish business credit with them, but they're not reporting to the credit reporting agencies, you're just wasting time. Okay. Getting approved for vendor credit is not really hard. Okay. It's really not hard. Like I said, there's tiers to it. So it's easy if you start off at tier 1. And what we do is we provide those names of those vendors in tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here's the deal. In order to build business credit, you want to make sure you get your DUNS number, your Dun & Bradstreet number, because Dun & Bradstreet handles 75% of the reporting for the business credit world. Okay, so you got to have a Dun & Bradstreet number. Now, if you're going to get a vendor, I would strongly encourage you to get a vendor that definitely reports to Dun & Bradstreet. You have Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian Business. Okay, if they only report to Experian and Equifax, then I wouldn't really deal with them. So you want to make sure you get the right vendor. That's another mistake that people make, because they don't know which vendors to choose from. But vendors offer net 30s, 15s, and 10s. That means that they're going to give you 10 days to pay. Once they send you an invoice, they're going to give you 15 or 30 days to pay. 93% of trade vendors do not report to reporting agencies. I'm going to say this again. 93% of trade vendors do not report. So you want to ask them, do y'all report to Dun & Bradstreet? You need to find vendors who do report. That's what I've been saying. You want to find vendors who do report, and then who will approve you even if you have no credit established, and somebody who's not going to try to get you to guarantee it with your social security number. 3 of these accounts must be reported. So you got to have 3 reporting accounts before you even get a credit score. Okay, so 3 reporting accounts on your Paydex score is going to give you a score. There's a couple of tips. Okay, once you start, you want to continue applying for more credit that you can use to grow your business. Don't jump out there. Make yourself a budget. If your budget is $200 per month for the next 6 months to build your business credit profile, then let that be that, because there's going to be some vendors that's going to say, hey, you got to make a minimum purchase before we report. So you don't want to get in over your head. You want to definitely create a budget. As you get approved, you want to continue to use that credit regularly, because what's going to happen is it's going to establish a pattern. Okay, your payment history. That's what we look at as far as business credit, payment history. Definitely pay your bills on time. Pay your bills on time. See, what happens is we get this and we already have bad habits with our personal credit. Then we start a business, and then we say, well, you know what, I'm going to do business credit. And now what happens is we got a bad habit that transfers to our business. Always buy using credit instead of cash, then pay off the credit. I'll say this again. If you have a business credit card that has $2,000 on it, doesn't sound like a lot, but it can be very helpful. Use that business credit card. Okay, let me stop. You got a budget. You have a budget for your business for spending, okay, because you have to create a budget for your business. That's some things that we talk about as well. But let's say you have a $500 a month budget for your business, and you have a business credit card that's a MasterCard where you can purchase anywhere, or Visa. Or you can make purchases anywhere. You use that $500 budget. You set that cash money aside, and you pay for that that item. You order that item on your business credit card. You order that on the credit card, and it's going to give you trade lines. And as you get these trade lines, and as they report, then you want to go back and pay it. If you're going to have the cash anyway, go ahead and use your business credit card to actually pay for it, and it's going to help you to establish a stronger business credit profile. Do not forget, leave the Social Security field blank on all business credit applications. Leave the Social Security field blank on all credit applications. They're not going to not ask you for it. They're going to always ask you for it because they want to attach you to that loan. They want to attach you to that debt. But you're building business credit, and there's no need for you to use your Social Security number. So if you are out there and you have not ordered our book, my wife and I published a book late last year. And we also have a workbook that we published, and it's how to build business credit like a boss, building business credit the right way. Now the book was $37.97, but now it is $32.97, and you're going to get the workbook as well. So you're going to get a book and a workbook for less than $35. It's going to show you and tell you how to build business credit, all the steps that you need, everything that you need to work through building your business credit. If this is something that you want to do, I strongly encourage that you start here. If you are a do-it-yourself person, definitely start here. You can order at the link below. I'm also going to go back and I'm going to put that link in the comments as well. But you want to make sure that if you're actually a do-it-yourself person, this is a great opportunity to look at this book. And we have had book clubs, and we have had instructionals, and we have a list of people who are actually using this book and actually building business credit. We got some testimonies coming on the way. So this is how you get in touch with as far as buying this book and this workbook, because the workbook is going to give you an opportunity to actually annotate your progress. Okay. Now, here's the thing, man. You got to get started today. If you're a business owner, if you are a business owner and you don't have business credit, then you need to get it. Get it? You need to get started today. Business credit is going to take your business to a whole different level. Don't listen to the myths of what people say. Okay. You can contact us at build@nationalbb.net. That's our email. You can call me at 803-848-0070. You can hit our website, www.nationalbb.net. Or if you want to see more about business credit, you can hit us up at www.nationalbb.net/business-credit-funding. There's some videos and some more educational information on there. But I just want to thank you guys for looking at this information and actually listening to what I had to say. There's a lot of people out there who are not educated on this platform, on this subject, and there's a lot of people that are not going to break it down to you and share it with you. We are currently having a course on how to build your business credit. You can actually go on our website and check out our classes and our courses. We have courses once a month on how to build business credit. It was an 8-week course that we shrunk it down to a 4-week course. It's very well worth the value. Like I said, you can go on the website, look at our service, you can look at our booking, and actually see what classes and what other things we have that are available for you. But I want you to understand that if you're a business owner and you are using your personal money to fund and finance your business, you may want to reconsider. Okay, you may want to reconsider. I understand not wanting to be in debt, but try to understand the importance of leveraging other people's money. If you have the discipline, this may be for you. So if you guys got any questions, feel free to hit me up. Like I said, build@nationalbb.net. My phone number is 803-848-0070, located locally in Columbia, South Carolina. Like our business page on Facebook, you'll find it, National BB, and just follow us, man. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm dropping some nuggets on this platform, sharing some information with business owners on how to be better. Every Friday, every Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm featuring Black business owners. So tune in on Friday. I got a brother coming in on Friday that's going to knock your socks off. I'm looking forward to that. But just keep in mind, business owners, let's treat our business like a business and not like a hobby, okay? Not like a side hustle, not like an under, treat us like a business as well. My name is Eric McKinley, and like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the opportunity to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. You guys have a great day, and I see you at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom.